Hi guys, and welcome to day 4 of our 14-day challenge. I can't believe it's already day 4. I've got what I hope will be a fun flow. So again, we've only got 30 minutes, which makes for very little time to get a full flow in, but what I wanted to do for today is a fluid flow. And what I mean by that is get us to the point where we're moving almost one breath, one movement as we choreograph a sequence. So we're going to start with a foundation with a base sequence, and then each time that we go through that base sequence, we'll add on to it a little bit further and see how far we can get in 30 minutes. Again, because it's a shorter video, we're going to dive straight in. So I'm going to have you start off in a downward facing dog. So coming onto your mat, making sure the feet are hip distance, hands at least shoulder distance, and just take a moment to get comfortable. So maybe you pedal out the feet, bend one knee, bend the other, sway the hips, shake out the head. I always tell my students to use this as a reminder to move in a way that works for you today. So as teachers, we're always here to guide you, but I think it's important as students that we be accountable for what works and feels right in our body. Now take a breath in your downward facing dog and then slowly start to walk your hands towards your feet at the back of the mat. So again, just enjoying here a little forward fold, relaxing the head and the neck. You can grab onto opposite elbows. You can take your hands behind your head or behind your back or behind your knees. And then whatever works for you here, you can sway. Once again, you can bend one knee, bend the other. See if you can shift the weight towards the balls of the feet. Remember to keep the head and the neck relaxed, taking one more breath where you are. And then slowly releasing the hands down to the ground. We walk our hands forward, come back into our downward facing dog. And we're going to dive straight into what I normally use as my variation of Surya B. If you're like, what does that mean? Don't worry. Just follow my lead. We're going to inhale, reach the right leg high to the sky. And exhale, bring your right foot in between your hands, making sure that the feet are hip distance apart. Press down to lift the upper body up, and we come into a high lunge. The hips are squared. We sit a little lower. So 90-degree bend into that front knee. Hips are facing forward, squeezing the feet towards one another. Take an inhale here as you exhale. Warrior two. Drop the back heel, open the arms wide. That front knee presses out. So keep bending into the knee, but pressing out so you feel the expanse in the hips. We press into the outer edge of our back foot. Front palm flips. Inhale, reverse your warrior, but keep bending into that front knee. Lengthen through the right side of your body. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee. You might want to point your toes out a little bit. And because it's the first one, see how low you can go. Maybe we only go halfway. Maybe you're like, you know what, I feel good. I'm going to go all the way down. This is Skandasana, surfer's lunge. You can always use your hands, but if you'd like to challenge yourself, we're going to walk to the top of our mat. So trying to stay as low as we can, back into a runner's lunge. Right foot steps back, hold your plank position. Now from your plank position, yogi's choice, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. So chaturanga, we shift forward and lower. Inhale. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're going to do the exact same thing on the left-hand side. Sweep the left leg high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps in between your hands. Try to lift that foot as high as you can. We press down to lift up. Can you move with control? Take a moment here. Feet are hip distance, hips are squared. Can you sit a little bit lower? Back leg is straight. Inhale where you are as you exhale, warrior two. Drop the back heel, back toes angle a little more forward than back. We sit into the hips, press the left knee out. Front palm flips, inhale to reverse. Keep bending into that left knee, lengthen through the left side. Straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Right toes might point out a little bit. How low can you go? Inhale, top of your mat, find your runner's lunge. And exhale, step your left foot back into your plank position. We take an inhale in our plank position as you exhale, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to breathe. Now, that's a pretty quick dive into a flow that's already feeling quite warm. So just notice how the body's feeling and respect that feeling. So at any point, if you need to take a break, take child's pose. You can skip vinyasas, come straight back into your downward facing dog. So that is essentially the foundation of our flow today. We're going to start repeating that and adding on to it. But just to get the body nice and warmed up, we're going to make our way to the top of the mat and then back again before we start each new round. Remind yourself you've got this. Always remember to have fun. All right, guys, take an inhale in your downward facing dog. As you exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the top of your mat. We inhale, find a nice long spine. Your gaze goes up, and exhale, forward fold. Relax the head and the neck. Bend the knees, sink the hips, arms float up. We inhale into our chair pose, shift the weight into the heels. As you exhale, listen carefully, straighten the legs, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, back into chair, sit a little lower. And then exhale, forward fold, fingertips to the ground, head and neck relax. Inhale to a flat back, your gaze goes up. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, optional vinyasa, or we all meet back in a downward facing dog. All right, guys, let's add on. Right leg reaches high to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, right foot steps softly between your hands. Inhale, float the arms up to a high lunge. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Front palm flips. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Controlled breaths. Straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. Exhale, back of your mat, surfer's lunge. Inhale, top of your mat, listen carefully. Left hand down, right arm up, we take a nice little twist. Turn your feet to the right, drop your left hip, drop your right arm as you exhale. Inhale, sweep it all the way back, grab your right big toe, drop your left heel. This is going to be a little bit different, so we'll move a little bit slower. Straighten out your right leg so your right toes point up to the sky. Bend your left knee and reach your left arm up to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, top of your mat, runner's lunge. Right foot steps back, high to low. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, downward facing. If you were like, what did we just do? Don't worry, we're gonna be repeating this so many times, it's gonna start to feel more natural. Left leg to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, left foot softly steps between your hands. Remember, we press down to lift up as we inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two, drop the back heel, sink the hips. Front palm flips, inhale to reverse, keep bending through the front knee. And then straighten your left leg, bend your right knee, see how low you can go. Inhale, top of your mat, listen carefully. Right hand down, left arm up, we twist. Turn your feet to the left, lower your right hip, lower your left arm. Inhale, sweep it back to that runner's lunge, but this time grab your left big toe, drop your right heel, straighten your left leg, bend your right knee, right arm floats up to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale. Runner's lunge, top of the mat, left foot steps back, your vinyasa, or straight back to downward facing dog. All right, guys, remember, this is your opportunity to rest, to regroup, whatever you need, down dog, child's pose. You can even drop those forearms, come into dolphin. Already starting to feel the body warming up. If it wasn't feeling warmed up before, definitely going to start feeling it now. So we've added to that base foundation. We're going to make our way to the top of the mat and add once again for our third round. Take a lovely breath where you are in downward facing. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump between your hands. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale, fold and release. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, Utkatasana, your chair pose. Straighten the legs, cactus the arms as you exhale. Find your slight back bend, engage the glutes. Inhale, sit a little lower into your chair. Exhale, forward fold to the ground, head and neck relax. Inhale to your long spine, gaze goes up. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, purely optional vinyasa, high to low. Inhale, exhale it back, downward facing. All right, guys, let's try to add on. Reach the right leg high as you inhale. Exhale, right foot steps between your hands. Arms float up as we inhale to a high lunge, hips are squared. Exhale, drop the back heel, open the arms wide, warrior two. Front palm flips. Inhale to reverse. And then exhale, surfer's lunge. Straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, back of your mat. Inhale, top of your mat. We're going to twist, right arm up. And then turn your feet to the right. Drop your hip, drop your arm. Circle that right arm to the top of your mat. Grab your right big toe. Drop your left heel. And then bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. Left arm up to the sky. Come back to the top of your mat, find your runner's lunge. Listen carefully. Left hand reaches forward, left leg lifts up, right arm floats up to the sky. Revolved half moon. Take a moment here. We'll move a little faster on the next round. Try to square through the hips. Press into that left hand. Open up through the right shoulder. We take an inhale where we are. As you exhale, slowly start to bend into your right knee. Your left toes are going to touch the ground. Drop your heel and cartwheel the arms back into your warrior two. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot steps back. Optional vinyasa. Otherwise, we meet back in downward facing dog, where we move on with the left side. Inhale, left leg floats high to the sky. Exhale, left foot steps between your hands. Arms float up as you inhale to your high lunge. And exhale, sit a little lower, warrior two. Front palm flips. Inhale, reverse. Surfer's lunge, left leg straightens, right knee bends. We lower down. Top of your mat, right hand down, left arm up. We twist. Turn your feet to the left. Drop your right hip, drop your left arm. Inhale, circle that left arm. Grab your left big toe as you drop your right heel. Left leg straightens, right knee bends, right arm up to the sky. Slowly come back to the top of the mat. Right hand down, right leg up, left arm floats. We take our twist. Hold here for a moment. Try to find that alignment. So really press into the right hand. Sometimes if you have a block, it helps to have that added lift. Open up through the left shoulder. Take an inhale here, and then slowly bend into that left knee. Drop the right toes, drop the heel, cartwheel the arms, warrior two. Front palm flips. We inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot steps back. Optional vinyasa. Otherwise, meet back, downward facing dog. Woo! Well done, guys. This is your moment. Down dog, child's pose, dolphin, whatever else you need in this break that you get between rounds. Now it's been about 15 minutes, so we've got still half of the class left to go. I will make sure I make time for some nice stretches. What I'd like to do is add on for one more round, and then see if we can take that a few times, moving one breath, one movement. The more we get into the hang of that particular sequence. I know you've got this. Remind yourself. And let's make our way into down dog if you're not already there. We continue, guys. Take a deep inhale in downward facing. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, find that length. And exhale, forward fold, relax. Bend the knees, sink the hips, Utkatasana, arms float up with the inhale. Straighten the legs, cactus the arms. Exhale, find that slight back bend. Inhale, can you sit a little lower, weight into the heels. And exhale, forward fold, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, gaze up. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, high to low with control or straight to down dog. Inhale, and exhale it back. Right leg to the sky, we inhale. Exhale, right foot steps between your hands. Arms float up as we inhale to a high lunge. Exhale, warrior two, sit a little lower. Front palm flips, inhale, reverse. Keep the bend in that front knee. Exhale, straighten right leg, bend left knee, back of our mat. How low can you go? Inhale, top of your mat, left hand plants, right arm up. Turn your feet to the right and exhale, lower your hip, lower your arm. Inhale, sweep that arm around, grab your big toe, drop the back heel, and inhale, left arm sweeps as we bend left knee, straighten right leg. Exhale, top of your mat, left hand reaches forward, left leg floats up, and we inhale into our revolved half moon. Exhale, step the left foot back, open into your warrior two. Front palm flips, inhale as we reverse. Listen carefully. Exhale, pivot onto the back ball of the foot, bring your left arm across your right knee, hands come into prayer. Beautifully done, guys. Because it's a new posture, take a moment here, square off through the hips, open through the right shoulder, and then see if you can remove some of the weight that you're putting into that right knee. Take a breath where you are. Inhale to a high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right leg steps back. Optional vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, guys, left leg. We inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Inhale, arms up to a high lunge. Exhale, warrior two, sit a little lower. Front palm flips, inhale, reverse. Keep bending into that front knee. Exhale, Skandasana. I was like, where do we go from here? Straighten that left leg, bend your right knee. Top of your mat, right hand plants, left arm to the sky, we twist. Turn your feet to the left, drop your right hip, drop your left arm. Inhale, circle the arm, grab your left big toes with your peace fingers, drop the back heel. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, bend into your left knee, right fingertips reach forward, right leg lifts, left arm up. Revolved half moon. All right, guys, bend into that left knee, right foot steps back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, warrior two. And inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, we cartwheel and twist. So pivot onto the back ball of the foot, right elbow across your left knee. Hands come into prayer. Try to square off through the hips, open through the left shoulder. Take some of the weight out of that right elbow on your left knee. And then inhale, arms up, high lunge. Find the balance, the stability. Hands to the floor. Left leg sweeps back. Optional vinyasa. Or straight back to downward facing dog. All right, guys, I'm not gonna add to the flow anymore. I'm just gonna give us an opportunity to get used to that sequence. So let's do it one more time. And if time permits, we'll do it one more after that, see how you're feeling, and then take us into our stretches for the end of this 30-minute video. Again, find your breath, remind yourself, energy comes where breath goes. So really try to bring yourself back into the present moment. Keep the awareness with your breath, lengthen it out, slow it down. Take one more breath where you are. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump between your hands. Inhale for length, gaze goes up. Exhale, forward fold, relax the head and the neck. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Straighten the legs, cactus the arms. Exhale. Inhale, sit a little lower, weight into the heels, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, head and neck relax. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump. Your flow, high to low. Inhale, squeeze those glutes. Exhale, use your core to down dog. Right leg to the sky as we inhale. Exhale, right foot steps between your hands. Arms float up, controlled high lunge as we inhale. Exhale, drop the back heel, open the arms wide. Front palm flips, inhale, reverse. Skandasana, straighten your right leg, bend your left knee. Can you go all the way down now? Hands to the top of the mat, left hand down, right arm up, we twist. Turn your feet to the right, lower your hip, lower your right hand. Inhale, sweep it around, grab that right big toe, drop your left heel, left arm to the sky as you bend your left knee and straighten right leg. Come to the top of your mat, left hand down, shift the weight forward, left leg floats up, right arm up to the sky as we twist. We inhale here, exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel the arms and sit. You got it, guys. Front palm flips. Inhale to reverse. Twisted lunge. Left elbow across right knee, hands in prayer. Ball of the back foot, so back heel is lifting up. Inhale, high lunge, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot steps back. Optional vinyasa or straight back to downward facing dog. Left leg floats high, we inhale. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Press down to lift up, we inhale. Exhale, warrior two, sit a little lower. Front palm flips, inhale to reverse, keep bending into that front knee. Skandasana, straighten front leg, bend back knee. Take your hands to the top of the mat, right hand down, left arm up. Turn your feet to the left, lower your right hip, lower your left arm. Inhale, sweep that left hand, grab your left big toe, bend right knee, straighten left leg, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bend front knee, right fingertips down, shift forward. Inhale, revolved half moon. Exhale, warrior two. Softly step back, cartwheel the arms, sink the hips. Front palm flips, inhale, reverse. Exhale, we twist, pivot onto the back ball of the foot, right elbow across that left knee. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Optional vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Well done, guys. Feel free to take that child's pose if you feel like you need it now. We've got 7 minutes left to our class. I feel like we can do one more round. Feel free to stop here if you feel like you've had enough. That's absolutely fine. But otherwise, it might give us that last opportunity to really nail the sequence, because I know it's really creative. There's a lot in there. Okay, guys, let's do this. Take a deep breath in down dog. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump softly between your hands. We inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips, inhale to chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, cactus the arms, engage those glutes. Inhale, sit a little lower. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, gaze up. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, high to low, find that control. Inhaling. Exhaling, downward facing. Last round, guys, right side. Inhale, right leg reaches. Exhale, right foot steps between your hands. Press down to lift up. We inhale, high lunge. And exhale, warrior two. Sit a little lower. Front palm flips. Inhale to reverse. Keep bending into front knee. Straighten front knee, bend back knee. Skandasana, we lower. Inhale, top of the mat. Find that twist. And then turn your feet to the right. Drop your hip, drop your arm. Exhale. Inhale, circle it around, grab your big toe, drop the back heel, and then inhale, sweep that left arm. Exhale, bend front knee, left hand reaches forward, left leg floats up. We inhale, twist. Exhale, bend your right knee, cartwheel the arms, find warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, we twist, pivot onto back ball of the foot, left arm over right knee. Inhale to a high lunge, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, optional vinyasa, or straight to down dog. All right, yogis, last round, last side. Left leg floats up, we inhale. Exhale, step it between your hands. Inhale to rise. And exhale, warrior two. Front palm flips, inhale to reverse. Straighten front leg, bend back knee, we lower. Inhale, top of the mat, we twist. Turn your feet to the left and exhale, lower hip, lower arm. Inhale, sweep it around, grab your left big toe. Bend right knee, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bend front knee. Right hand reaches, right leg floats. We inhale, twist. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel the arms, sit a little lower. Front palm flips and inhale, reverse. Exhale to twist. Pivot onto the back ball of the foot, right arm across left knee. Press into the legs, we inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left leg steps back, high to low. Inhale. Woo! Exhale. Down dog. We all deserve it. Lower the knees, toes together, hips to heels. Take your child's pose. Well done, guys. That was 25 minutes of nonstop movement, pretty much. You did fantastic. Give yourself a little pat on the back. And if you struggled, these movements, we do move quite quickly through transitions, especially when you're trying to get to one breath, one movement. So allow yourself moments to slow it down. Feel free to take this video and watch it a few times just to get into the rhythm and really feel the transitions, really feel the postures, even though you're not holding them for very long. Now, the beautiful thing about a dynamic practice is that as we slow down, and we must slow down, it's really important, we allow things to shift, things to move within the body, and it's this moment that is most valuable. When we slow down, we are better equipped to see what rises up, what needs to be addressed. Slow the breath, calm the body. Take one more breath in your child's pose. Slowly start to round out through the spine as you come forward into a tabletop position, tucking the toes under, lifting the hips up and back. Find downward facing dog. Come high up onto the balls of the feet. Take your gaze between your hand and start to tiptoe your feet all the way forward. Finding a nice ragdoll again at the top of your mat. Maybe a different stretch this time with the arms. Once again, you can take hands behind your back, behind your knees, behind your head, or grab onto opposite elbows and draw the elbows away from the body. One more breath here. Release the hands, bend the knees, come to sit down on the floor. Arms reach out in front of you, chin towards your chest, and we slowly release ourselves down onto our mat. Let's take a quick happy baby, so grabbing onto the outer edges of our feet, knees in towards the armpits. Notice that as the knees pull down, the hips want to lift up. Can you try to lower the sacrum and the knees onto your mat at the same time? Taking one more breath here. Allow the left leg to go long. Keep the right knee in towards your chest. Shimmy your hips over towards the right hand side, and then draw that right knee across the body, keeping the right shoulder connected to the ground. Maybe your gaze goes to the right. Maybe for a moment you close your eyes and allow yourself to just let go. One more breath here. And slowly we come back through center, changing sides. Draw left knee into your chest. Right leg goes long. We shimmy our hips to the left and then draw that left knee to the right. Gaze goes over left shoulders. Maybe cactus the left arm. It allows you to keep both of your shoulders grounded. It's probably more important to keep the shoulders grounded than to get that left knee to the floor. One more breath here. And slowly make your way back to center. Hug your knees in towards your chest. An option for you to stay lying down a little bit longer, or if you'd like to continue with your day or another practice, please feel free to do so. This video is going to end here. It'll go dark for a little bit longer should you want to stay lying down before the next video starts. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me. Catch you later. Bye.